What a disaster, yet again.
Are you proud of them, though?
To win it here, they do!
There we go.
Are you proud of them, Paul?
No, not at all.
I mean,
not at all.
It's fair.
It's fair enough.
Yeah.
Not even the way that they've got there, you know, the qualifiers to get there and
the way they,
tough group.
Honestly, the way they got there was brilliant. Like, absolutely fantastic.
You got Germany and Switzerland, mate. It's a tough ask.
Hungary in Switzerland, I'm sorry, but
terrible, mate. You can't turn up. Right? They rolled over the tummies tickled by Germany first game. Tummies tickled. Yeah, that kind of happened,
tickled.
Yeah, tummies tickled, rolled up, 4 legs in the air, tickled tummy.
Oh, I've got 2 Springer Spaniels, and they will put their tummies up for me to tickle them.
All right, Paul, top man, mate.
Cheers,
I appreciate
Pedro.
your call. Let's go to Gary. He's a Chelsea fan. Right, Gal?
Right, guys.
Oh, hello, boys. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Jason, it's me, Gary. Used to work with you at Chelsea.
All right, Gaz.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, good, man. How are you?
You don't remember Gaz,
Yeah,
do you?
I've got a big Gaz.
No, he does.
Yeah, you sure?
He's on my series. Yeah, I go Frankie's with him with Simon after games.
I know, Gaz.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on, Gaz.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about Conor, really, because no one's really talking about it, but I think what he did with Caicedo at the end of the season when Enzo was injured, he made Caicedo look good, right? And I think now he's coming in. You see Rice in the press conference tonight talking about a different pressing system or style tomorrow. I think Gallagher could be the key to England actually looking good. What do you think?
Well, I think Gallagher's going to start. I'm almost 99%. I think Gallagher's going to start the game. I like him. I like his energy. I like his bite. Yeah, he's going to go and press. I mean, but, you know, we need to be better all over the park. Conor Gallagher's not going to come in and be Paul Gascoigne, is he? I mean, you know, all of a sudden we're talking about Conor Gallagher being a superstar. I mean, he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but we need more from the best players like Foden and Bellingham and Saka and Kane.
Yeah, but don't you think he'll help bring that out of them? He'll do the stuff that they're not capable of doing.
I hope so, yeah, I guess. If that's the case, then fair play. But
look, Conor,
you know.
Conor has got. There's a lot about Conor. He is not.
I like him. He's a good player.
He's not as technically gifted as other players.
No.
Right? But what Conor lacks, he makes up in absolute energy, heart, and desire. Right? And I've got to tell you, you can go a long way in football with that. If you've got all of that in abundance and you've got talent, which he clearly has, you can go a long way. If there's one thing I have to say about England, right, which I've watched, is lethargic, slow.
I know, we look tired.
You know, Conor. I've seen Conor drag us up into games, right? He ain't the greatest player on Chelsea's books, but I tell you what he has got, mate. He's got a heart the size of a bucket. And he will fight and he will scrap. He'll die for the cause. He will absolutely go into absolutely everything. And he'll drag you forward. He'll get the best out of you.
Yeah.
So there's a energy level that's been missing in England. You asked the question about who I would have played a ball-playing midfielder in there. I'd have brought in a Mainu. I'd have brought in a Bellingham in that position. But what he does do, he'll give you legs, mate. And you watch. And he might give the ball away.
We look like we need legs at the moment.
Mate, we lack
We look leggy.
We are.
Because it's interesting as well. When you look at Trent, he's run the least kilometres in that team in the first 2 games as well. So I think it just shows what England are doing missing, right? Look, I'm not trying to say Conor is going to be Paul Gascoigne, but I think he provides something that, look, you guys know more so than me. You played the game. Well, Jason did. You played for Chelsea. But you played at a better level than me, right? But I think, you know, what you see Conor brings, guys like you would appreciate it, you know, in terms of the stuff.
I've got to say, though, if you're looking around the team sometimes and you know you've got someone like Conor in there who's going to absolutely work his tail off.
Yeah.
Right?
I know. Yeah.
So
I like him.
There is pluses. And this is press that Gallagher keeps talking about. What press?
There ain't a press.
What press?
There isn't a press.
And there has to be a point where
But
that
Kane
press
can't
becomes
press.
aggressive. Well, there's got to be an aggressive press somewhere on the pitch.
I know.
Right?
But
And that-
Conor leads that, right?
And Conor will lead that. But I will go back to say, where does this team really need help? Well, it needs help everywhere. You know, holding on to the ball.
The left back situation for me is a joke. I mean, Ben Chilwell was available, right? You said to me he was fit last few games of the season. He could have took him.
Yeah. He don't
This
fancy
Luke
him.
Shaw situation is turning into a disaster.
The Luke Shaw situation looks like it's going to backfire because he came out injured And there was a thought process that he would have some part to play in the group games.
Yeah, I know.
He's not on the bench tomorrow, by all accounts.
No, he's not available.
So you can't start him in the 16.
No.
Right? Sorry, in the round of 16.
No.
He's going to be on the bench. Well, you can't start him in the quarters if we get that far. So when's he going to have an impact? When is he going to come in? He had to have had...
He's got it wrong.
At least half an hour on it under his belt, mate, going to the last 16.
He's got it wrong, mate. Yeah, Tyreek Mitchell available. Yeah, Ben Chilwell available.
He's ruled him out, apparently. He's ruled him out.
You know, I'm sorry. He's got it wrong, Southgate. He's got this one wrong. Trippier, yeah, I like him. He's steady Eddie, but we look unbalanced. Gomez, again, he can play there, but he's not a left back.
Okay, let me ask you this, right? Yes, we do look unbalanced. I'm not totally convinced it's Trippier's problem. I think the left-hand side in front is the problem. Foden keeps playing the first touch inside. There's no width that side.
Yeah, because
no
Trippier and Foden keep coming inside.
That he does. Trippier can sit. I'm not concerned. The problem we've got is the one in front. And when you've got both like that, that's when it falls down flat in your face, and we've seen that.
No, I just don't think we look fluid enough in that area. It's killing us all over the park. Let's go to Sam. He's a Chelsea fan living in Aberdeen. All right, Sam?
All right, Sam.
How's it going, boys? You all right?
Yeah, good, Sam. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. So I'm English boy. I've been living in Aberdeen now for 3 years.
Yeah.
I got to witness the best day ever yesterday. Honestly.
Where were you watching it?
I was watching it on. I listened to it on talkSPORT actually.
Brilliant. Right. And what did you do?
I was out and about driving, and I could see all the people knocking about in all the Scottish tops and that. Like there was a buzz. There was a buzz in the town yesterday, especially because the weather was nice for the first time.
And then they're devastated.
Tumbling down the way it did.
Sam's loving Italy.
Sam, what are you doing up in Aberdeen, though? Have you got missus up there, or what?
Nah, I got sent here for the military about.
Oh, I lost him.
Sam?
Sam?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, say that again.
I got sent up here with the military about 3 years ago, so I didn't come here by choice. Just
right, okay.
Yeah, that's really. But yeah, just to see like the hope yesterday, like the whole day. Like honestly, this tournament's been amazing because the first game against Germany, seeing the way they got battered, there was a big buzz. There was a big buzz that Friday. And then for that to happen, and then the Swiss game gave them the hope back, just for it to all come. Honestly, it's beautiful.
Sam's loving it. Sam's loving it more than anyone I've spoken to.
I've got way too much. Honestly, I enjoy Scotland losing more than I do England winning. that is the God's honest truth.
Right, Sam, we're not.
I was ruthless.
Where are you posted? We'll give your name out. I'm only joking, Sam.
Yeah, your name's Andy, right, Sam? Right, okay.
Yeah.
Sam, top man, mate. Thanks for your call.
Hey, boys.
All right, take it easy, mate. Good luck. We'll be hearing from the England boss, Gareth Southgate, who's been speaking to Faye Carruthers after 11 p.m, so stay tuned for that. But up next, we're going to be taking more calls, including a raging Scotland fan.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.